Hi everybody, these are instructions for the computer lab drawing you're going to do, which is a fairly involved drawing. And what I want to show you is, what I'm going to give you is the basic dimensions of the room. And then you're going to have to make a lot of other measurements, but the room dimensions are kind of hard to do. So I'm going to give you those. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to draw one large rectangle that makes the main part of the computer lab. And the measurement of this rectangle is going to be 38 feet 4 inches, and that is going to be by 29 feet 6 inches. And so we'll hit return, and now I have that rectangle. Now, this is just the main part of the room. We don't have the entry corridor, so we have to add another rectangle to this, and this can be tricky. Some of you guys have kind of run into this before, so we'll see if I can actually get this right the first time. We're going to put that in here. And this rectangle needs to be 7 feet 10 inches by 20 feet. I'm going to hit return and see if I did it right. And I didn't. You can see it didn't put it the way that I want it. So I have to redraw this with the 20 feet first. So I'm going to go 20 feet by 7 feet 10 inches, and now that puts that correctly. So I had to redraw that, and once I have that, I'm just going to come get my erase tool, and I'm going to erase this line right here. So now we have what's called the footprint of our computer lab. We have the part that we walk into, and we have the main part of the computer lab right here. Now I want to build this with some wall thickness. So the other thing I need to do is I need to come in here, and I'm going to go ahead and select all the sides of the room. Oh, I don't want to do that. All the sides of the room, and I'm going to get the offset tool, and I'm going to pull this out 5 inches. So 5 inches, and I'll hit return, and that makes the thickness of our wall. Now we do not want a paper thin floor either. So the exact size of this isn't real important, but I'm going to go ahead and pull the floor up right there, and I'll just push pull it up 4 inches, and I've got that. And then the wall is going to have to be your first measurement you make. So you can't go by the measurement I'm going to do, but you can see that this will pull the wall up any distance you want. And you're going to have to measure the height of the room to put this on. So I haven't done the height of the room correctly on that. But finally, once you've got this basic box, so to speak, that the room goes in, you absolutely want to triple click on the whole thing and make the entire thing a group. Now later on you're going to have to come in and edit this group to punch a door in right here, but absolutely once you have the basic shell of the room done, make yourself a group. Okay? Now when you're all finished, you're going to have a drawing that's going to look like this. This is Tage's drawing, and you can see up here we've got a bunch of scenes. This is a very easy thing to do, and this will be the last thing to do as part of this, but it'll let you do a walkthrough of your drawing. And you can see this is Tage's drawing. He's put in the correct colors of everything. I'm not sure how well they'll show up on the screen, but you can just walk through it, and you can see that Tage has actually imported his computer desk drawing to make this drawing. So this will just take you all the way through, and you can see that he's put in the computer desk, the chairs. He got these from the component library, but he drew in all of the cabinets, the whiteboard. He also drew the main screen right here for the whiteboard that I'm always using, and the like. So you don't have to include everything in the room, but you should have all of the main pieces in the room. So there is an idea of what you need at the end of your project for the computer lab. And one final thing to note on the computer lab that really helps is if I click on some of the desks, you'll notice that he has made all 4 of these computer desks a single group. That way you can copy it and move over here. He made all of the desks on here a single group too. So you're constantly regrouping your desks to try and save yourself space. At any rate, this is roughly what your computer drawing should look like when you're done. And again, you'll bring in your drawn table from your previous drawing, and you will also, and then you'll just import the computers and the chairs from the component library. And that's it for the computer lab drawing. Have fun with it.